Some of you got the Sony ZV-1F camera because of me. First of all, that makes me so freaking happy. Whenever you guys leave me a comment on my Sony ZV-1F review or just like the settings video that I also made, and you know, you guys are just basically telling me how good the video is, and also, oh, you made me finally decided to just like go ahead and buy this camera. I'm like, look at me out here doing the Lord's work. Like, that just makes me so happy. So I think it's only right for me to do more videos about this camera for you guys and just show you like different settings. In this video, we're gonna go through file format, aspect ratio, movie settings, ISO, subject recognition, soft skin effects, and finally we're going to go through the product setting that they have on the camera. As always, I'm going to show you guys the camera and go through like each one that I just spoke to you guys about and what setting is supposed to be on to help you really get the quality that you're looking for, because a lot of people complain about the camera not doing what they want it to do, and I'm just like, why? So I'm here to show you guys. If you use your Sony ZV-1F to take pictures, especially like thumbnails when you record your YouTube video, let me show you guys what settings you should change. The camera might already come with these settings on already, but let me just show you guys anyway. Go to your menu, and where you see shooting, you want to click right. Image quality / recording, go right. Let's go up to JPEG quality. You want to make sure this is set to fine, or you can like play around with extra fine and see what works for you. This is where I have mine set to. Let's go back, and then you want to go to JPEG image size and just make sure it's set to large, 17 mm. This just makes your image crispier. The next thing is, when you're recording YouTube videos, you want to make sure your aspect ratio is set to 16:9. I think for Instagram and TikTok it's 9:16, so it's the other way around. You want to make sure it's set to that, because this basically just ensures that it fills up the screen really well. So if someone's watching your YouTube video on their TV or even their cell phone or iPad, laptop, whatever the case might be, it's just like a better ratio than you shooting in like the other ones for YouTube. Now you want to go down to file format, and you want to make sure instead of HD, you want to put the setting to 4K. 4K is just like a better quality. It does take up more space, so I will recommend, if you're getting like a memory card, instead of getting like a 64, just get like a 128 or 256 or so, because shooting in 4K takes up more space in your camera. Now let's go back, and we're gonna go down to movie settings. This is where you have your frame rates. On this camera you have 24 and you have 30. I shoot my videos on 30. Some people shoot on 24. It's not a bad thing to shoot 4K 24 frames per second. I will recommend doing 30, especially if you're shooting a video and you probably want to slow down that video. A lot of times if you're shooting B-rolls are basically videos that you take to like insert in your video to show like a product or an example of something. Again, you can shoot in 24. It's still going to be really good quality, but I will recommend 30, because you never know, if you want to do B-rolls, you don't have to go back into your settings and change that. It's already set. So the next thing is ISO. ISO comes into play when you're shooting your videos using manual instead of intelligent auto. This camera does come with intelligent auto, where you can just set it there and it basically changes your shutter speed, ISO, f-stop for you. But when you shoot in manual, you have more of a control in changing these things to what you feel like you want. But when you use manual to shoot your videos, you have more control to change these things. Especially as a black person, I will recommend shooting in manual instead of intelligent auto. Now if you're outside of the house vlogging, maybe yeah, you can get away with intelligent auto, but if you're in a house with really bad lighting, I will probably say just stick to manual and just really learn the basics. It's honestly not that hard. You want to make sure you're over here again, same place, shooting, go down to shooting mode, and my camera is set to manual right now. So they have manual, they have intelligent auto, program auto, aperture priority, shutter priority, and then manual. So I set mine to manual. That's just where it is. You can also change your camera settings, like your shooting settings on here. There's like a button next to the on and off one, where when you press it, it changes. Right now it's on intelligent auto, and then you press it again. I think this is program auto. Press it again, this is manual. Okay, so I'm gonna take the camera cap off so you guys can actually see what's happening on the screen. My camera is currently on manual. When you want to change the ISO, the right thing over here, up here you have display. If you click the right key, you're gonna see ISO come up on the screen. Now this is something you can play around with. You know, you can put it up, you can put it down. Right now I usually have it set to like maybe 200, 250, or I'll probably have it set to like 160, 125. It honestly depends to like where I am and where I'm shooting a video. If I'm shooting a video in a place with very low light, I will put this up to maybe like 400, 640, sometimes even like 800. I will probably say try not to go over like 1,000. Try to stay around like 800, 640, but I'll probably say the highest you want to go maybe is like 800. Also, this number over here is your shutter speed. So with this number down here, you just want to press down and press down again, and then it's going to be highlighted. You want to just set that to 60, and your f-stop, you just want to leave it at 2.0, and that's it. So now when you have these set, all you have to play with is your ISO. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is this camera does have soft skin effect, and this is how you turn it on. I am currently like on the regular display. I just put the cap back on. That's why you guys can't really see anything right now. Now you can click this over here, FN. This is gonna come up on the screen. This over here is the soft skin effect. When you do click on it, this camera is also touch screen, so you can honestly just use your fingers on the screen and you can like just touch it, turn it on. It has low, they have high and medium. You can play around with it, like record different videos on low, medium and high, and just like say it in the video. Say something like, I'm recording on the Sony ZV-1F and I have the soft skin effect on and it's on low, and do the same for medium, do the same for high, and then put the memory card into your laptop or iPad or cell phone, wherever you edit your videos, and just see what it looks like. And from there you can just decide, okay, I just want it off altogether, or I want it low, I want it medium, I want it high. Also, another way you can turn on the soft skin effect is, this is like a longer way, but you can also do it this way. Just go to menu and then scroll down to exposure/color, click right, go down to number 5, which is color/tone. If you go here, you scroll all the way down, soft skin effect, click, and then you can do the same thing, just like turn it on. Next thing is product mode. This camera does have product mode, and on the screen over here you can see kind of like a person with like a box next to them. When you're recording your vlogs or just any video that you have your face in front of the camera and you don't have a product, or you're not showing any product in the video, I will say turn this off, because you don't want to go out of focus, right? Now if you have something that you want to show, let's say you're doing your skincare video or you're doing like an unboxing, you obviously want to have your product mode on. So you can just go ahead and like turn it on the screen right there, or for me I can also go to FN over here and it's right there, product mode. Then I can turn it on or turn it off, but again it's already on the screen, so all you have to do is just off or on. Okay, so the last thing is subject recognition. So when you're recording your videos, you obviously want your camera to recognize you and be able to really focus on you. I think I see a lot of people saying on TikTok and stuff like that, like they have problem with that when it comes to this camera. This is how you can turn on or just like set your subject recognition. You want to go to your menu and just scroll down to focus over here, click right, AF/MF, you want to click right on that, and then if this is off, you want to make sure it's on. Pre-AF, you want to make sure that is on. Focus mode, you want to make sure you set it to single shot, and then that's it. Your focus area, you want to set that to wide, and scroll down to subject recognition, click right. The first one, you want to make sure it's on, and the target, you want to make sure instead of animal, you set it to human. And then your right left eye select, you want to just leave that to auto. And then also subject recognition from display, you want to turn that on. Also, this camera does have face memory. I actually don't have my face set in the camera yet, but when I do finally set it up, I am gonna do a video just like going through the ways I'm gonna do it and just set it up with you guys, so you also just have a video to go to if you want to do the same thing. But if you click on face memory, as you guys can see, I don't have my face on there because it's saying new registration. So again, when I'm setting this up, I will do it together with you guys. And then for the last one, you just want to make sure that is also turned on. And that's pretty much it for today's video, you guys. I am gonna come out with more videos on like settings with this camera, because there's so many things people just like get wrong and they just don't get the quality that they're looking for. If you guys want to see videos with the Sony ZV-1F, if you guys want to see videos that I have recorded with the Sony ZV-1F, check out the description. I'm gonna link some videos. I do have videos on my family channel that I did use this camera for. I use it mostly for like vlogs, or I use it for my TikTok videos, so I'm gonna link those in the description. Go ahead and click that, check it out, check out the quality. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support, your comments all the time. They make me so happy. Mwah, mwah.